What's going on, guys? In today's video I will be talking about God of War 2018 on the PS4. I just beat God of War and I decided to make a review on this game. This game took me around 15 hours just to do the main story missions, and I did not do any side missions and didn't really explore much on the realms whenever I was done with them. I really just focused on the main story for this game, but if you do choose to explore and do side missions, this game can take over 20 plus hours. Now let's talk about the story. This game takes place after all of the past God of War games, and Kratos is in ancient Norway living in the realm Midgard. Kratos' second wife dies and she requests him to have her ashes be spread at the highest peak of the 9 realms. But before you set out on your journey, a man named Baldor with godlike power shows up on your doorstep, and this is the first battle of the game, where it teaches you how to fight, and you ended up killing this man, or at least you thought you did. It turns out this Baldor is immortal, and Odin has sent people to kill you. On your journey, you meet characters like Freya, which is the witch in the woods, Sindri and Brock, who are 2 dwarf brothers that upgrade your armor and weapons. And at the Lake of the Nine, you meet the world serpent that apparently wraps around the world twice. Magni and Moody, who are the sons of Thor, who you ended up battling, Mimir, who was banished by Odin and you become friends with by chopping his head off, and we also get introduced to Atreus, who is Kratos' son, and even more characters. You also encounter 14 different types of enemies, from trolls to even dragons, and all of these enemies have different strengths and weaknesses. Some enemies are super effective to your axe that has a frost effect, and some are weak to your blades of chaos, which you get later in the game. Some enemies have projectiles that they throw at you that you have to avoid, and some have shields that block all your attacks. You can upgrade your weapons and unlock certain abilities, and also find/buy different runic attacks. There are light and heavy runic attacks, which both have different cooldowns and do different damage. These runic attacks become very helpful in tight situations. There are 6 realms where you can travel through progressing in the story. You can only go in 4 of them until you beat the main story, then you can unlock New Game Plus and 2 extra realms to explore. Each realm has a unique world to explore with small little puzzles to solve and plenty of different collectibles. I also want to talk about the gorgeous visuals and amazing voice acting. Christopher Judge does an amazing job voicing Kratos, and hearing him say,
"Inside, boy. Boy."
It wasn't the only one that I thought was good. Every single character was voiced really well. Now let's talk about the visuals. For a PS4 game that released in 2016, this game looks beautiful, and the environments look great also, and each realm looks amazing. I wonder what this game looks like on PS5 because it looks amazing on PS4. Lastly, let's talk about the gameplay. At the start of the game, you have an axe where if you press R1, it's a light, faster attack, while if you press R2, it's a slower, more heavy attack, but a lot of damage if you can hit it. You can also hold L2 and press R2 or R1 to throw your axe, and if you press triangle, it will come right back to you, which is always fun. You can parry with your shield, which will stun the enemy and give you a chance to strike the enemy. You also have a roll, just like in Dark Souls, by pressing X. The gameplay is fun and addictive, but you can also tell Atreus to shoot his arrows at enemies, which is a really nice feature, and it can help you to get out of some sticky situations. This game was an amazing experience, and I regret not playing it earlier, because I did pick up this game about a year ago, especially because I'm a fan of Greek and Norse mythology. Growing up, I read a lot about them, so seeing a bunch of these different gods and statues of gods was really cool. But you don't need to like mythology to like this game. It has everything you need in an open world adventure game set in the 9 realms. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you like this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video.